Let's take a quick break from the everyday grind and immerse ourselves in the fun world of idioms. It's time to recharge your brain with something stimulating and enjoyable. First, let's define some words and expressions to make the lesson easier to follow. Nail. A nail is a small metal object with a sharp point at one end and a flat head at the other. The sharp point helps it penetrate the wood or other material. The flat head is where you hit with the hammer. Everyday grind. Imagine a colossal grinder, relentlessly churning out the monotonous tasks and routines of daily life. It's a powerful image that captures the feeling of being overwhelmed by the demands of everyday existence. Interactive. Something that involves active participation and engagement from multiple parties. Outsourcing. This refers to hiring an external company or individual to handle tasks or processes that were previously done in-house. Fellow. A general term for a person, often used in a professional or academic context. It's like guy, but more formal, and unlike dude, it's not as casual. Colleague. A person who works with you in the same profession or organization. To address concerns. To deal with or respond to problems or worries. Tight deadline. A strict time limit to complete a task. To recap. To summarize or review the main points. Let's look at the idiom from a literal point of view. We'll do it interactively. A sentence or part of a sentence appears on the screen. It could be a teacher's question or a student's answer. Then you listen to the teacher or student say it. Then it's your turn to repeat. Ready? To hit the nail on the head. What does this mean literally?
You hit the metal part with the hammer.
The nail goes into the wood.
What happens if you miss the nail?
If you miss, the hammer might hit your finger.
The nail bends or doesn't go in straight.
Now, let's look at the figurative meaning of hit the nail on the head. When we say someone has hit the nail on the head, it means they have said or done something exactly right, perfectly expressing an idea or solving a problem. It's like hitting the exact center of the target. As in the previous section, we will do this interactively. When we say someone has hit the nail on the head, what do we mean figuratively? When we say someone has hit the nail on the head, what do we mean figuratively?
They said exactly the right thing.
They understood the situation completely.
They solved the problem perfectly.
They gave the perfect answer.
Let's put this idiom into a professional context. I'll describe a work-related situation, and you try to respond using hit the nail on the head. And again, we will do it interactively. Read, listen, and repeat my suggestions and students' responses. To ease the activity, I'll split the longer sentences into smaller chunks. You're in a meeting discussing a new marketing strategy. A colleague suggests a bold approach. You're in a meeting discussing a new marketing strategy. A colleague suggests a bold approach.
That's it. You've hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what we need. That's it. You've hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what we need.
I think you've hit the nail on the head with that idea. Let's explore it further. I think you've hit the nail on the head with that idea. Let's explore it further.
Your team is facing a tight deadline. A team member suggests outsourcing part of the project.
You've definitely hit the nail on the head. Outsourcing could be the solution. You've definitely hit the nail on the head. Outsourcing could be the solution.
That's it. You've hit the nail on the head. Outsourcing is the key to meeting the deadline.
You're discussing a movie with a friend. And they perfectly summarize the main character. You're discussing a movie with a friend, and they perfectly summarize the main character.
You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I thought about the character.
You've totally hit the nail on the head. That's a perfect description.
You're in a negotiation with a client. They propose a solution that perfectly addresses your concerns. You're in a negotiation with a client. They propose a solution that perfectly addresses your concerns.
You've hit the nail on the head with that proposal.
That's exactly it. You've hit the nail on the head.
Here are some phrases you can use instead of hit the nail on the head. Let's pronounce them together. Absolutely. You got it right. Spot on. Precisely. That's the one. Couldn't have said it better myself. You've captured it perfectly. To wrap up, let's recap. Can someone explain the idiom, hit the nail on the head in their own words? Leave your suggestion in the comments. Don't be shy. You can write it in your own language. It will help other learners look at the definition from their angle. It seems there's a whole nail salon of idioms out there. From hit the nail on the head to nail it down. The English language loves its nail-related expressions. Using idioms effectively can make your speech more colorful and engaging. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment to share your thoughts. Your feedback helps us improve.